We're starting with breaking updates coming in. We're getting in the first visuals of the rescue operations that are currently underway in Chamoli, where 15 workers have been rescued so far and 42 are feared trapped. And the visuals show the harsh conditions under which these rescue operations are taking place. An emergency meeting has been called by the Chief Minister already. A glacier burst has been reported from the Chamoli district in Uttarakhand, and these are the visuals of the rescue operations. My colleague Abhishek is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Abhishek, we're seeing the tough terrain, the tough conditions under which the rescue operations are taking place. What are the details?
देखिए, इस समय मौसम बेहद ज्यादा खराब है, जिसकी वजह से रेस्क्यू टीम जो प्रॉपर रेस्क्यू टीम यहाँ से एसडीआरएफ और जिला प्रशासन की निकाली गई थी, अभी वो भी मौके पे है, पहुंचने में उन्हें टाइम लग रहा है। लेकिन मैं आपको बता दूं, आईटीबीपी और तमाम जो वहाँ पे एसडीआरएफ की टीमें लगातार पहुंचने का प्रयास करिए। आईटीबीपी के जवान वहाँ पे मौजूद हैं, असम राइफल्स के जवान वहाँ मौजूद हैं, रेस्क्यू चल रहा है। अभी 10 लोगों को बाहर निकाल लिया गया है और 42 लोगों की लापता की सूचना एसडीआरएफ के द्वारा दी गई है। अभी 42, जैसा कि मौसम बेहद ज्यादा खराब है, आप तस्वीरों में भी देख सकते हैं।
Okay, just a moment. We have Piyush Anand, the NDRF DG, with us on the phone line. I request you to stay with us. Thank you for joining us. Piyush ji, can you tell us about the rescue operations that are currently underway?
Ma'am, you may be aware about this incident which has happened in a place close to Mana. So Honorable HM himself is very closely monitoring this situation. He has himself spoken to NDRF and to ITBP. And both of us, I mean, all the forces have activated their people. Luckily, there is a ITBP position which is close by. So they have already reached these people and they have rescued some of these people. The other teams are already on the way, so they will be reaching shortly.
Okay, in fact, we're seeing some of the visuals as well, and kudos to your team as well, because it's a very, very tough terrain. The challenges are aplenty. What are the key challenges, and can you give us the numbers of how many workers are feared trapped?
You yourself have listed the challenges: the terrain, the weather, hardly any visibility, constant snowfall. So all of these are major challenges. The numbers, I think you'll have to depend on the local administration. To the best of my understanding, there are 57 people in all. And some of the people have been rescued. The others, the process is on.
Okay, and have the army officials also been pressed into action for the rescue operations?
All the resources which are available, they are being used. I mean, the Honorable Home Minister is very clear about this, that it is government as a whole approach.
Okay, so, you know, what are the details available? It was a glacier burst and it was a road construction work that was going on where that led to the workers being trapped, isn't it?
Ma'am, our first job is to rescue the people. The other details, we'll get it to you later on.
Okay. Also, lastly, I want to ask you, Mr. Piyush, in incidents like this, time is of the essence. I'm sure, you know, that's going to be the biggest task to ensure as quickly as possible, as many people as possible are being rescued. What are the details of, you know, how much time has gone into the rescue operations and what is the time frame that you have kept for the rescue operations to take place?
Ma'am, as I told you, that we have already been activated. Our teams are on the way. ITBP troops are already operational there. So we are trying our level best to save lives. So that is our top priority. There is no second thought about that.
And kudos to you. We're seeing visuals of the of your teams that are at work there despite these challenges. Thank you for joining us. We have Manish Srivastava, Lieutenant Colonel Manish Srivastava joining us, PRO of Defence in Dehradun joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Lieutenant Colonel. We're seeing the visuals of the rescue operations, very, very tough terrain. What are the details that you can provide us with at the moment?
Yes, what I can tell you right now is that the Indian Army was deployed since 0800 hours in the morning, the first time that they got the info. And at present on the site, there are 7 officers and 17 JCOs and around 150 other ranks which are already deployed for the rescue. There are 4 ambulances already placed and with 2 doctors and 3 to 4 engineer plant equipments are also there. They are trying our best to, you know, rescue as many people as possible at the earliest. Now already 10 people have been rescued by the army since morning, and they are already under treatment by the military doctors there. I had spoken to the people at site around half an hour back. This was the latest update. The problem is that right now the weather is extremely bad there. There's a lot of snowing going on. So there are some difficulties being faced. However, the Indian Army is still working their best to rescue as many people as possible.
Okay, in fact, we're looking at the screens and, the tough terrain, the inclement weather only adding to the challenges, I'm sure. You said the operations have been going on since 8 a.m. How many have rescued, and any details on how many more are feared trapped?
There are 10 people that have been rescued by now, and they are already under treatment. The army doctors are looking after them. And we are looking forward, as the inputs that we have received, that there are around 57 people that was told to us by the border roads. However, the numbers are still not confirmed.
Okay.
But our objective is to rescue everyone safely. The Indian Army is working hard towards that.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us, Lieutenant Colonel. And we're looking at the visuals. Kudos to the rescue personnel.